Today, I'm going to be bringing you guys this full guide on how to make $10,000 a month reselling. And I'm going to show you guys everything you guys need to know. I'm going to tell you everything you need to know in this video, so stay tuned. Subscribe if you guys are brand new to the channel. Also, I want to say that if you guys are new to the channel, I'm going to be uploading even more of these type of videos coming soon. I actually recently uploaded a video of the top 5 best free vendors. It's going to be on the screen. Go to my channel and check it out. Maybe if I remember, I'll put the link in the description. But check out that video as well after watching this one if you guys want to. But I'm going to bring you guys advice here in this video to help you guys scale, and the amount that you can scale to really comes down to you and what your buying power is, what your selling power is, your time, everything like that. Obviously, this title could be like $1,000, this title could be $5,000, it could be $10,000, it could be $20,000, and the list goes on. But the thing is, I put $10,000 because I personally, I had at a point where I was making $10,000 a month reselling. That's just a number I feel comfortable putting there. I'm not going to lie and say I made $25,000 a month. I'm not going to just undersell it either and be like I made $1,000 a month, because I do have a video actually that's kind of old of how to make $1,000 reselling, or how to make your first $1,000 reselling. If you guys want to check that out, it's a little bit older, but you guys can check that video out if you guys want to. But let's go ahead and actually get started with my first piece of advice is picking 3 products to start off reselling. Now you're probably like, why not just one? Now I'm gonna explain that right now. You want to pick 3 products. The first product you want to pick is going to be something very reliable, and you're going to want to do research for all of this. I'm going to tell you guys that right now, but we'll get into that a little bit later on how to do research, how to do certain things. But number 1 is going to be reselling something that's very popular. And I'm going to give you guys an example right now. AirPods. AirPods is very popular and successful. To find something that already works and do it, I wouldn't bank on it. This wouldn't be my biggest option, best option, but this is something that can give you money that's a little bit more guaranteed, right? Now, the second one is something that you personally believe in. It doesn't matter if it's popular, if it's not popular, that you have some kind of gut instinct, some kind of like intuition that it's going to work after doing research, and something to test it out. You don't have to get like 20,000 items. I just spit like crazy. Oh my God. You don't have to get like 20,000 of that product. You can get like 1 or 2 and test it out. But the thing is, if you believe in that product, that's all that matters. And you guys can actually do it. That's going to be the second option that I would say do. The third one is going to be something that's completely outside the box that you don't really see people reselling that much. Now that is where I went crazy with personally. I actually didn't even do number 1 and number 2. I ignored those. Well, I did number 2 and number 3. I kind of ignored number 1 because I didn't want to follow the herd. And I also just kind of already knew more about reselling anyway. So I didn't really have to like follow the herd, but I immediately thought outside the box and did something I believed in. If you can even combine those into the same product if you guys really want to. But it ended up working, and I had instant success. Like literally the day I listed everything up, boom, it was out the door. So I had instant success. Now you're probably saying it's a fluke. I understand, but I recently just started reselling again, and that's why I started uploading on the channel again. And the same thing just happened. I believed in something, and I decided to think outside the box, and boom, that worked right away. But let's go ahead and continue this video. I want to show you guys some stuff. Now the thing is, I kind of said a little bit earlier that you gotta do some research. Now you're probably like, how do I do research? Well, I got you guys right now. We're gonna go ahead and pull out my keyboard here and pull out my mouse. It's a little bit awkward of a setup. I'm sorry about this, but I'll go on eBay. First of all, these are also the sites that you could sell on eBay. Try it at Mercari if you guys want to. There's stuff on here that people sell all the time. It's a marketplace. And also you can also ask ChatGPT, be like, hey, what are marketplaces? Hold on, give me a second. You can type in what are websites I could sell my items on to ChatGPT or any kind of AI, and they'll end up going to tell you right here. You guys can see popular websites to sell items online. I'm assuming these are the most popular, so they're gonna go with eBay. That's the most popular, obviously. Facebook Marketplace, you guys can check out. Poshmark, which actually that's a very good shout. I didn't even think of Poshmark, so there you guys go. Mercari is another place. Etsy, I don't really know about that. That's more for like homemade stuff and like art and everything. I mean, maybe you could try it. Who knows? Like, it doesn't hurt. It takes you 5 minutes to do it. I don't know what the real is. OfferUp, people know about. Craigslist, maybe it's kind of an outdated one. And you can even ask for more if you guys want to. You can be like, give me some more, or give me the best place to resell items on. Maybe that's going to be a whole different question. You can do that right now. What are the best sites to resell on? So you can literally type that in, and it'll search the web. And you guys see, it'll say eBay, Poshmark, Mercari, Depop, which that's another one right there. For that one didn't list before. Depop was another good one. And there's a bunch of other ones right here. You guys will see. And then obviously there's Amazon, which, hey, if you end up getting to Amazon, you can. I was actually looking into that at one point. I just felt like it was going to be too much of an effort. I didn't really think I was going to scale that much. I'd rather just handle it myself. But you could go through Amazon FBA, which that's a good place to go to. But after you ask ChatGPT that, you could go research on these sites. Now I'm going to use eBay and Mercari. So you go on eBay right here, right? Am I even logged in? I don't even think I'm logged into an eBay account. I don't even know. That's kind of crazy. But anyway, you guys can go right here, right? And like you can just search like AirPods, for example. So let's say you wanted to go with the AirPods Pro 2. Let's say Pro 2. You want an AirPod Pro 2. Now you can search right here Obviously this one right here is going to be one, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, this one right here is a rep. It's someone reselling it. So for example, $50 right there, someone's reselling it for, probably that most likely one right there, $100. You guys see there's a bunch of different ones, like $37 is kind of crazy, or that's a replacement case, but like you'll find them, right? And you'll need to see like where is it at, like where are the ones that you want to do more research. A lot of them are probably gonna be about $50 to $80, the resellers. So you kind of want to be able to be competitive with that price, right? So you want to find your product, which I recommend going to my spreadsheet. That's where all the products are going to be at. Also, is my thing off center? It is. I'm sorry about that, guys. But anyway, you want to go over here and go to resell. You can go to any of these sections and look through my spreadsheet, but this is the best spreadsheet. These are all free vendors. And then I actually got AirPod Pros right here. So on these AirPod Pros, oh, apparently my internet is not working. Hold on. We back with the internet. But anyway, you go right here. You could pick the cheaper AirPods, and you probably could get away with it. Like if we go to let's see, for AirPod Pro 2, it's $25. So you technically could go with that one, and you actually get deals if you buy more of them. So if you buy 4, it's $22 each. Now it's free shipping as well, and it's local shipping, which is fire. And now it's $89 for 4. If you literally sell, 2 or 3 of them, then you're fine. Like you don't have to get 4. But you see, like even then you can get more, but there's not too much of a deal there. But then you go over here for AirPod Pro 2s. There is a best version of it, which I think it is the ANC best quality, if not mistaken. Is it that? Let me just make sure real quick. Give me 1 second here. I'm pretty sure it's the ANC best quality. Or is it ANC best quality? Okay, is this one right here, USB-C, or it's USB-C, either one you want to pick. They are the best one. Now they are about $40 for one, right? You're probably like, oh my god, that guy is selling it for, what was it, 50? Yeah, $50. You're not gonna make money like that. Now these are higher quality ones, meaning you could sell it for a higher price. You might be able to sell it for more like close to these almost $100, like other people are selling this are. Look, these people sold 32 of them right there. You might be able to go crazy, right? And do your thing. And that's the thing you guys gotta realize. I just closed something. I don't know what I just closed. I think I closed the spreadsheet, but we'll open up the spreadsheet again. Give me a second. But you can even get a deal here, which this is what I recommend buying 3, because look at that. Now it is $35. You just saved $4, bro. That's insane. Basically $5. And that's where you can get your profits at, right? Or you could buy even more than that, but that's up to you. I would recommend trying to get 9 because you actually can make an easier profit for $50. Obviously eBay takes off like a percentage, right? Which I think is like 10%. So 10% of $50 is $5. So $5, so 50 minus 5 is 45. If you're paying for shipping, it's going to be about $5 as well, or let's say 7, I think. So $38, you only make about $4 or $5, right? Like something like that, for $6 if you were to sell for 50. But with these higher quality ones, you can probably sell for 60, and that's when you can make like $16, right? Like basically $15. And now you're probably like, well, that's not that much. That adds up. If you guys can scale, boom. Or another thing you guys could do is sell it for 65 to 70, and maybe even 80, depending on like how legitimate you are with these, like actually really like high quality. If you can convince people to buy them, you're gonna be chilling, right? But the thing is, if you guys want to be a little bit cheaper with it, there is like a middle option. Let me just find it. I'm trying to find the cheaper option right here. Again, is it not going to update? I don't think it's going to update. Give me a second here. If for whatever reason my internet is just trolling me right now. All right, it took a little second, but we back. So anyway, it's like $25. So like I said, you can sell it for that little cheaper, $50. And like, let's say we go to that same math, you're gonna make like 15 to 20 bucks, roughly, like what? No, 15 bucks, something like that. So per one, but it's up to you guys which one you want to go with, right? And obviously it's a little bit cheaper if you get 4. I recommend always getting like at least 4 if you're gonna go with the AirPods. But like that's the one thing. And now when it comes to searching for something outside the box, you can literally just go in here and get ideas. Like let's say like, oh my god, I want to try an LV belt. To try anything, right? And then you go and research LV belts, see if other people are doing it. When it comes to something you believe in, it's kind of the same thing. I mean, there's not really much else to say. It's kind of self-explanatory, right? So that is like that part. And after you find that initial success, you want to just go ahead and think outside the box even more. Don't just limit yourself. That's basically what you want to do. Now, I will say for you guys to save some money, go on USPS.com. Now, if you're not in the US, then I don't know, try to find a similar type of thing. But they actually give you free supplies, right? So these are some like poly mailers and stuff if you guys need those. There's boxes, there's small, medium, and large for them. They give you them for free. They're all 100% free. Now, there are boxes that you could pay for, but they're all 100% free. I mean, you can even buy a scale from them if you wanted to for like 25 or 36 bucks, but you can also get one on Amazon if you really needed to. And other things as well. And other shipping supplies, if you guys don't want to use the free ones, you can just get on Amazon for pretty cheap. Also get like a, what's it called? A thermal printer, I think it's called. I have one of those and that's really cheap on Amazon as well. And then in general, you can also have them actually pick it up, schedule a pickup. So most addresses are available for pickup in the US. I always do this. They pick it up for free. You don't have to go anywhere. You don't have to like do anything. They literally come to your door and pick it up. So you can also schedule pickups like that. Now, another thing I will say is like, if you guys want to make money, you guys can go crazy on calculations and all that. I'm not going to sit here and do all the calculations because that's kind of your job. But anyway, that's going to be it for this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it helped you, and I'm out.